Hey guys, I'm going to show you guys how to add larger numbers today. So you might know how to add something like 5 plus 3 easily on your fingers. You might even know how to do 5 plus 34 using your fingers. But would you know how to do something like this? If you don't worry, that's what I'm going to show you right now, okay? So let's do our first example, just a nice easy one, okay? 345 plus 234. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to write it out like this, okay? Line up everything nicely, so the ones in one column, the tens in another, and the hundreds in their own column, okay? This just keeps everything nice and clear for us. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add 5 plus 4. That is going to be 9. If I could get the pen working, there we go, 9, okay? The next thing is our 4 plus 3, so we've got a 7 for that. And our 3 plus 2, and that's going to give us a 5. So our answer in total for this is going to be 579. Okay, so that is our simple example. We're going to move on to a slightly harder one now, and here is where lining things up kind of gets important. So we're going to do 345 plus 285 now, okay? This is going to be a bit harder because the 5 and the other 5, when they add together, they're going to give us a number that is 10 or greater. Sorry, I wrote that wrong. But yeah, 10 or greater. So we're going to have to work with that. So once again, we add up the numbers in the ones column first, okay? That's going to give us 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. So I'm going to put a 0 down here now, okay? Now, because it's 10, I'm going to add a 1 to the 10 column, okay? So this one comes from the 5 plus 5, yeah? 10. Okay, so now I do 1 plus 4 plus 8. So that would give me 1 plus 4, that's 5. 5 plus 8 is 13. So I put my 3 here, and I bring the 1, and I put in this column now, okay? So the 1's from the 13. Right, now I do 1 plus 3 plus 2. Okay, 1 plus 3, 4, plus 2, 6. So my answer for this one in total is going to be 630. Here's where you can start to see that lining things up is going to be important because I need to make sure that my 1 from the 10 here, I put it in the correct column. Right, so let's do an even harder example now. The example I gave you guys before. Right, so 3,148 plus 6,985. Don't panic because there's a lot of numbers, okay? It's just the exact same process. We're going to add our 8 to our 5. So that is going to be 13. Okay. Put the 3 there. Once again, we're plopping our 1 on top here. Okay, so just 1. So 1 plus 4, that's 5. Plus 8, another 13. Put the 3 here again. And once again, I put the 1 here. 1 plus 1 plus 9. That's going to give me 12. Actually, no, sorry, that's going to give me 11. Sorry, my bad. And it's 11, so I put another 1 here. Now I've got 1 plus 3, that's 4. Plus 6, that's a 10. Now I put my 0 down here like I always do. Because there's no numbers for me to add the 1 to, now all I'm going to do is I just write it out as an actual 10. And if you check in your calculator, that should be correct. Okay, so I've prepared some practice questions for you guys to try by yourselves, but just one last little hint I'm going to give. When you're doing something with more numbers involved, okay, it's a good idea to try maybe draw some lines in between each column. And that's just going to make sure you've kept everything in the correct column, and it helps you make less errors basically. Right, so try this stuff out for yourself. There are some practice questions here. Start off with the easy ones and you can move on to the medium ones and then the hard ones next. Alright, enjoy!